Dade County. Yes, we back with another episode. We got Freezie the Iceman in the building.
Yeah, on my father.
Yes, sir. You already know, man. How you doing, my brother?
I'm blessed, man. I woke up this morning, I'm here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. So right now, we got the album out, On My Father.
Definitely.
So what space you was in when you thought about creating that album, my brother?
I ain't gonna lie, I was just having fun, man. I was going through a little pain, long live Vito.
Long live
You
Vito, no
already
shit.
know for forever now. But I was just trying to, work through the emotions for the most part, but I was having fun, cause life gotta be adventurous, I guess.
Yeah, most definitely. So on your journey since you've been grinding, like what has been your biggest moment in your career so far? Like, damn, this happening for me, this is a blessing.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Vito had done called me one time about 2 years ago to do a little dog show in Tampa, and I had them perform where I opened up for Freezie, and this time, Nice and Slow was real big.
Right.
But Vito was that nigga, man.
Yeah, Vito always been that nigga. Since East Coast Riders, man. Salute, long live Vito,
y'all already know. No lie. You already know, man. For life in this bitch. But Vito had them called me. I drove to Tampa, and opened up, which it was it was a big thing, but not too many people showed up still. But Freezie still came and
did his thing.
When I say them women went crazy, and I was the nigga right before, Listen, it was a vibe, you know what I mean? Right. But that was a nice vibe, and I don't. Freezie the homeboy, in the sense of bro home team, Miami, and for the most part, but to just be in that situation, it was a vibe. It was big for me.
Yeah, man. And I just want to let the people know it's an honor to have you, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people don't know about the background history, and I really know you for real. Like I met you on the grind in the studio rapping, I met you through Cadillac 305. Shout out to Cadillac Shorty, you know what I'm saying? And just like being out there and just networking, and you always been on your flip ENT vibe, and
you already
know what I'm saying, stamping shit and just cutting through.
You already know, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then it just like I just wanted to ask you, like, what keep you going? Like, what's your motivation?
My family, man. I really pride myself for being the provider, and I'm the oldest male of my family, so when it come down to that, I just want to stay consistently moving, in motion where I can give, because I think that's sad. I'm at that point where it's about those I'm giving to versus receiving. Yeah. And that just, it always pride me. Make sure I'm doing what I got to do because my family is counting on this.
That's
type
real.
shit.
That's real. Having more of a purpose than just doing it for clout, like some people that like
man,
doing it for real purposes.
I be having to explain to people, man. I've been money management. Yeah, money managing since I can remember. You know what I mean? Talking about before I was even 12, I was dealing with money. So you learn and
saving and knowing how to invest and what to spend it on.
Man, I'm 35 now. So with that being said, trust me, since 12 to now, I got this shit on lock and key.
So since you've been grinding for a while, when did you start rapping?
Don't get me to lie, man. What I'm gonna say officially, I started rapping yesterday.
Right.
Or when I dropped the album, but awareness, man. I've been rapping since like high school. Me and YD had a shouts out to my brother YD.
Shout out YD. T4L.
YD was probably the second person I ever recorded something officially, but that's when I knew, like I found myself. I knew what I was doing. Right. I actually recorded my first song. That was off the bat. Me and my homeboy from down south. Shouts out down south.
21 with a Freezie tattoo.
Yeah, most definitely. Me and bro did a song. That one people, and we did a song called Just Another Murder Scene.
Right.
And these niggas that I was dealing with, they call themselves the Little Timers. When I say we was on some get money shit, but they really embraced me. They love the song. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just, I paid the nigga because I was getting money. Mm-hmm. Paid the nigga $100 to record us for like less than 30 minutes. Me and this nigga went in there and did our thing. When we was young, we was ambitious. That was the first song I did. The second song I did was me and YD. We did an album called Street Bangers. And we like had a lot of, I had my sister on the song. We did Trick Daddy beats because we ain't had nobody giving us beats, so we was doing motherfucking, I used Jack beats.
Yeah, back in the day with the mixtape, Jack beats.
If you remember Trick Daddy, he had a song, Ghetto.
Ghetto.
My country, liberty.
It says it is.
Boom, we got our sister. I mean, I got my sister.
Not in America.
Boom, that's the
Right.
song. Not in this America.
Yeah.
So I got my baby sister. Shouts out to Janisha. Shouts out, you know.
Shouts out to the fam.
Exactly. I was always, you know, bringing in my family. But anyway, my sister ain't even fucking 10 years old. Probably she was like 12 maybe. She on the hook. She like saying the little part.
Right.
We in the GHETTO ghetto.
Right.
Right. We in the ghetto.
Right.
And I say, bro, anybody that can sit here and produce that CD, I give you $100, man. When I say we was pushing them bitches, we had pressed up over 1,000 CDs. I'm not even 15 at this time. Me and YD doing our thing, but we dealing with niggas that just taking our money, but they recording us. I couldn't tell you if they mix the songs or not, but it's our voices.
Right.
Motherfuckers in school.
Yeah, y'all was ahead of y'all time.
Yeah.
Be doing that.
Hey, shout out Boogie T class of 06. When I say, bro, YD was always talented, but me, I just had like the gift of gab, you know?
Right.
I trying to transform, but I didn't have it on lock and key. I can say from the time we was doing music, YD had a presence on the track. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I know what you mean.
This nigga had a delivery.
Right.
I was just a street nigga. If you could say like,
but you gotta remember, YD was already a studio baby in the Greens under Vito.
But that's what I'm saying. We talking about before the Greens.
Before the Greens, yeah.
That's what I'm telling you, brother. Before this nigga even know that Vito was his family.
Right.
Me and this nigga going to motherfucking Jackson Soul Food in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And we see Vito on the motherfucking strip.
Right.
We see him on the strip.
Right.
We over there contemplating like, boy, that's the niggas that do the little t-shirt. You know what I mean? We talking. He don't know at this time.
Piccolo and Vito.
Exactly.
Right.
Boom. Big Chevy out there, big rims, everything. We don't know, but yet and still, we ambitious. We getting money. Bruh, stop playing football. He had a whole CD, but a one song that was dedicated to Boogie T. You ever heard that track where he was dissing the whole Boogie T? Football player, the coach.
I probably did.
Coach Ice. You ever heard of Coach Ice?
I mean, I probably didn't because I caught on to YD when he was probably like 16 and Vito started pushing him by then because my uncle took me to the Greens and he probably had his first mixtape or probably his second mixtape, and it was called Who Was YD?
Yeah.
And it was the first segment, not the part 3 or 4 or 5. It was like the first segment before he started doing Dade County Assassin. All it was way early on. But yeah, like I said, that was like way back. But you know, that's your homeboy. You know him before. You know.
I mean, for the most part, I'm just saying,
know him.
That's how I got in the mix with motherfucking Vito and the whole situation of they embracing me from town, which I was born and raised in town. You know what I mean? Grew up far as Jackson Memorial Hospital, that's where I'm born at. But I went to Overtown, like I said, I've been down south, you know what I mean?
So I want to ask you on that, like, since you was ahead of your time dealing with Vito and YD and Cadillac them boys, like, I want to ask you, what is something that you wish you would have known a lot earlier in your career to see, like, how the game going now? Like, what is something that you wish you would have exercised or knew about?
I think I wouldn't have been procrastinating, you know, that's all it was, because I was always ambitious.
Right.
I just think that I thought I had time.
Right.
And I mean, maybe I didn't take it serious. Everybody in my circle, everybody you just named told me, Freezie, go to the real studios, pay that money. I was recording my studio in my house, same way I'm recording now, but I didn't deal with engineers. I didn't know nothing.
Right.
So I was like just bouncing the tracks out, putting them out. Right now I record, I got a great mic, you know, I send it off to get the shit shot. Shots out to Dre, you know what I mean? But for the most part, what I'm saying is, everybody told me to take it more serious, and I didn't think I wasn't taking it serious. I just thought that I didn't know, I didn't have the resources. Right. When you know better, you do better.
Most definitely.
So as I grow now, you know what I mean, I just don't think time is something you supposed to take for granted.
Okay. So being the fact that you was involved with the CD era and passing out CDs, because I remember y'all used to press up CDs. How do you feel like you adjust to the new era with online? Because we not passing out CDs or really physically street teaming the old way no more. You got to do a lot of virtual and internet online marketing presence to get your music out there.
I mean, for the most part, shit, I think we put one foot ahead of the other. Shit, you know, every day I'm learning how to sit here and be better than yesterday.
Right.
For the most part, social media is definitely not something that I is accustomed to, but I have, you know, learned, you know.
Right.
Because I mean, I still don't know how to put the camera in my face and just say, hey, I'm doing X, Y, Z. Like, it's
but
just
I think when we a real nigga, we not on. I think just the real nigga in us just not on the selfie vibe.
I feel you.
Because me now, I'm filming a lot, way more now, and I just into this space, and I film a lot more now, and I still haven't got to that selfie, you know,
When you comfortable with believing, like, when I grab
I would want somebody to film me.
Yeah, that's
I just
it.
period. Hey, homeboy,
Without me to ask you though,
film me. I ain't into the selfie vibe. I would do it. I'm not totally against it, but
that's the time we in.
Yeah.
And being that we in that time, I'm getting accustomed. I'm adjusting because that's all it's about, you know.
But I feel like a lot of stuff you did tap into because when I didn't know you that well and I'm meeting you and bumping into you in studios and we getting to know each other through other homeboys that rap in studio sessions, I will always see you with like the flip merch on or the homie or somebody else wearing the flip clothes or, you know, see you having a show and, you know what I'm saying, you investing in yourself with an album or a mixtape or, you know, even if it's just, you know, going further than just being local far as Miami and Broward to take it to Tampa, like how you say you go to a dog show or Orlando performance.
Yeah.
You know, like, what has that journey been like for you just running your own show but, you know, trying to, you know, present yourself to the masses?
I mean, shit, like I said, I'm ambitious. I know I got that little light of mine that I'm gonna let shine. I'm gonna let it shine.
Yeah, let it shine.
Light of mine. What I'm saying though, when you know you got what it takes, I mean, you just gotta go the distance. God don't get them, you know, them battles to the, you know, the weak warriors, and I'm one of them niggas that definitely. I'm not religious, you know. I'm spiritual if anything, but not religious when you know this and that. But for the most part, I think I got what it takes to go the distance, so I'm gonna do it.
Most definitely. I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying?
I
like our song "Broke" too. I had to play broke to get rich.
That's the only way, goddamn. That's how the rich stay rich, by acting broke. And we sit here and run that out. But I think that it's definitely a vibe. I think it's slept on. We definitely need to do a visual for it. But for the most part, it's definitely one of them songs. And I definitely love motherfucking Side Street. Side Street, one of them like motivational songs. You got somebody locked up, you got somebody going through something, you feeling down on your luck. Listen to Side Street because you got people that didn't make it off them side streets.
So right now, On My Father is out, the album.
Yeah, it's
how you feeling, man? Like,
I mean, man, I'm feeling. Listen,
you released a new project, dog.
And I mean, I'm feeling reinvented. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm feeling reinvented.
So you already done stepped back for a while and been cooking. Like, I already know I'm plotting. This how I'm coming.
Yeah, listen, man. When I say I got songs right now ready to push, but I'm still working on what I got just dropped.
Right.
I'm gonna do an extended version for On My Father. I'm gonna add some more tracks after I see him re-release Karen's Son, and I'm gonna add like, you know, maybe 3 to 4 tracks more to that. But for the most part, yeah, I'm building. I'm even in a part of I'm working with artists where like I'm signing artists. You know, I got my first artist, Yummy Yum. Y'all can check out on my IG, Yummy Yum.
Yeah, be sure to go check that out.
But for the most part, yeah, I'm second
progression,
life. Second life, you know, I'm just reinventing myself. Well, Flip Entertainment, we doing our thing. Y'all get the shit together, you know what I mean?
Flip.
You already know this type of time we on.
So what I want to know is, like, right about now, you got the On My Father out, and you know, you put it out as an album. What was the difference between you and the mind frame of saying this would be a mixtape or this would be an album?
Well, that's the thing. I always do some shit like where I drop a mixtape version and an album version. I drop a mixtape version so I can sit here and have like control over.
Okay, so this is a repetitive marketing scheme for you. Like, you do the mixtape version and the album version.
But this is the thing.
Same thing, just certain songs might not be on the album.
Exactly.
Might not be on.
What I said is I don't really do like industry beats. So when it come down to it, I'm just gonna sit here and do an extended version. So that's what a motherfucking the mixtape version is gonna actually be the album version, because these beats I own. It ain't like, I ain't gonna say I own them, but you know, these beats ain't, you know, songs that's in the industry. So I'm gonna actually take like a good 7 of them. The album already got 11 songs. Well, 10 if you include the skit, then it's 11. But I'm gonna drop another 7 with features and all type of shit. But for the most part, that energy, I like On My Father, bitch.
On My Father.
We got a direction that we aiming for our target for the most part. But that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna do it before the end of the year. But right now, I'm definitely pushing Miss Ryder, and I'm definitely pushing Motion. Y'all gotta tap in. It's out right now. I keep screaming.
Y'all go tap in, man. Go down that On My Father on all platforms. You already know. Definitely. My Rider and Motion out right now.
Miss Rider.
Miss Rider.
And Motion.
And Motion.
You know what I mean?
You already know.
Yes.
And I appreciate it. So
just like what you said, Cap, I do agree. Man supposed to be this, man supposed to be that. Man supposed to be able to look past this nonsense, because guess what? We know who we are, and we value because of what we do bring to the table. Despite who acknowledges us.
Everybody like a pat on the back, though.
Of course, I mean, who don't? Who don't want to pack? But guess what? She ain't gotta tag me. I know who guts I'm in. You feel me? She ain't gotta tag me. She gotta post me on Man Crush Mondays. You know what I mean? But I know who guts I'm in, so that's what I'm saying. So sometimes we just gotta roll the punches because Lord knows, man, they only love you when you bring something to the table, you know? And when you don't bring something to the table, they still love you, but it don't seem like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Limitations.
Definitely. There's always limitations, but
I mean, do you feel like, I feel like they kind of trying to trick us, man. We buying the same milk over and over and over. Like, when I say this, like, why do I keep paying for the same thing? You understand what I'm saying? When you're with a woman, like, you're not doing nothing different. Like, when it's you getting pussy.
Alright.
But then when it's you, it's this.
Yeah.
For me, it's pussy again.
Yeah.
Oh, where they go? I will give you this, it's a pussy.
I can explain that right there. I can explain that. A lot of men, we think with our penises, and because of that, women don't value, like, it's a lot of women that might go above and beyond, but when a woman see that she don't have to put makeup on or fix herself up to be around you, they get comfortable.
Right.
And after, you know, I'm quite sure your first year with a person don't be, the second year might don't be, but as you get used to somebody.
Yeah.
I don't even like a woman to fart around me. And
No,
I'm just being honest.
Right.
When a woman does that, that's at the point where you're comfortable. I don't want you to be comfortable.
Right.
I want you to always keep that.
But what about when they comfortable and they still try to say, all that?
No, that's a deal breaker for me. I was on another show and I told them that they asked me what can a woman not do around me. I said fart. That's a deal breaker, bro.
I mean, why would you?
Because I see you as a certain kind of.
And you should keep that, but vice versa. Like, this is what I'm saying, right? Y'all don't think I'm trying to rectify anything, but women feel the same way. Just like you don't want a woman to do certain things and they change your perception, men, we don't think. We don't fix ourselves up, we don't exercise, we get stagnant on the fact or whatever, but women get disgusted and maybe never say it. And because of that, that's why the lack of whatever, you know, moving forward would be, oh, I got him, I ain't got to. Bitch, you ain't got me. You're going to always have to work towards keeping me.
Well, I guess
keep it fucking clean,
I guess sometimes when they say that we are the same but just different, I guess that should be true, because guess what? Like you just said, we might not be working out or up on ourselves and they might feel disgusted but might not say nothing. The same way how you might feel like,
of course.
Damn, you ain't doing this or doing that, but fuck it, I'ma still bob up and get the coochie like how he said. And the whole time it's just like, neither brothers Jones, they both at work. You know what I'm saying? Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
See, this is the problem, right? Speaking on that, when you say it like that, right? Women hold the power. So when niggas sit here and give their power away because of not thinking of more, women gonna sit here and allow certain things as well as a man. But for the most part, men, we'll deal with a woman who don't feed us. We'll deal with a woman who don't have her own place. We'll deal with a woman who don't have a car because guess what? We thinking about coochie, right?
Right.
But at the end of the day, women don't think about a lot of them things. I mean, if a man don't have a lot of them things, a woman don't go past go. Now,
the new woman don't.
The new woman, but you got women that's look like niggas.
Right.
They're not worrying about what you come with. They just want their little fix and go.
Facts.
A lot of
or
men
what
just
you
want
bring
our
to the
fix.
table, like you said,
so,
provide.
For us to not draw the line for a woman not to have stuff is why we're not being valued. Because right now, man, I don't care what. If a woman don't bring X, Y, Z to the table, I'm not infatuated. Not by coochie.
Right.
No,
I've been fucking all my life. So at this point, you know, and when I was young, I was the same way as how I was able to, you know, deal with the older women because my mind was where I was thinking. Like, I like you got a fat ass. I like you got a crib, but I need stuff. And I mean, not saying I'm needy, but in reality, I don't think you want to deal with me if you think I'm a paymaster or I need somebody that's willing to pour into me.
I just need to know that you financially stable, so I ain't gotta guess if you can reciprocate the energy. If I know that you don't, that means that I know that you really didn't want to because you have it to do it.
Well, I mean, let's just say if I meet a female that's genuine, and what I mean by genuine, right? She's not putting this facade that she got it, but if she don't have it all together, I'm willing to build as long as it's about transparency. Because you gotta let me know what it is, so I ain't gotta be lost. But for the most part, yeah, I'm definitely with you, man. I don't want to go with somebody who's
still searching too much. It's like you gonna be lost in the sauce. You ain't even gonna be able to keep up with me when I move sometimes.
I'm saying, man, opposites attract, they say, but I need somebody on my same page. You know what I mean? And you're an artist, y'all know what I mean. When y'all got them late nights, when y'all gotta be out doing things, I need somebody that's not gonna be holding me back. I need somebody to hold me down. Don't hold me up.
Right.
If you don't plan on holding me down, baby, don't hold me up. Move around. You know what I mean? That's just real.
So speaking on that, man, I want to get back to the album On My Father. What made you get in this space where you felt like you had to do a tribute and shout out the old boy like that?
Man, I'm gonna say long live Vito, man.
Long live Vito, no shit.
I got my last. You already know, man. That's how we rock, man. But I did something for my father because I never thought Vito would pass, and I mean that was a mentor for me, man. Definitely a big homie, and I just wanted to give my father his flowers. Like I always mentioned him in my songs, and dedicated. But he's home, and he's been home about 4 years now, so it's been different and different. You know what I mean? But for the most part, the album come from me just like finding myself, going through that hurt and just want to sit here and just have fun. So my last song before Vito passed was called 99 Pumps, and it's supposed to be coming out soon. I can't say who's over Vito estate or whatever, but we got this song, and I was overthinking this song. When I say the song is so like energized, you know how Vito used to make music,
yeah.
And me, I'm just overthinking. You like, man, have fun. I remember you sitting on the couch. I'm in a motherfucking compound. Nigga, have fun.
Shout out to the compound too, man. Shout out to YD, shout out to Full Life Gear, Good Films, everybody over there putting in work.
For sure, man. I laced the song, he gave me approval that he was fucking with it, but for the most part, that was my last vivid memory of that, you know what I mean? And I done seen him more times than after that, but
because I seen the video y'all did too, where all y'all wore army fatigues.
We were doing a music video for a YD feature that I did, you know what I mean? But for the most part, it ain't ever come out because we didn't get the the visions right. But for the most part, we still got the footage.
Right.
Some might push out.
How you feel about Miami rap scene right now? You still feel we behind everybody else when it comes down to this rap music, or we just don't support, and if we still beating that wall down and trying to support each other?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't really get into politics when it comes down to Miami rap scene. I say rap scene because everybody doing something, and I mean what I mean. We don't get the attention from the people that's already Miamians, but for the most part, if you staying consistent, I believe that your fan base come from not where you from. So when it comes down to it, we all Miamians, we know how this is. We'll see a celebrity and walk right past them because guess what? We're a celebrity.
That goes back to what I was talking about off camera now.
It's the truth though, this is what I'm saying.
Niggas be thinking that you could get to a certain point and earn more points, but really you start battling the masses. Now you equipped and ready to battle against the masses. So now that alley hoop that you would have got if you would have been somebody who they could have told what to do and kind of manipulated, it ain't gonna be the same, because that's what I was saying. When I see your stuff flip, you got so much self-control and creative control. The only thing we be missing as artists is a budget. Your direction is so on point. It's almost like a person to still get lost in the sauce because you being consistent. You putting money, you investing. So when somebody see
also have a lot of fun.
Exactly.
That, my brother. When I watch on your videos, you have a lot of fun. We both made music together. I have fun on the set.
Definitely.
You have a lot of fun. You know how to bring that energy to the set, though.
Most definitely.
I'm more laid back. I want to, really get out what I'm trying to say, but you like to bring the fun to the set.
I mean, for the most part, man, I just think that we should be entertaining. I'm a street nigga, and I don't mean to like limit myself, but that's what I know the streets. But as I adapted and I realized, like, I got more to offer. I'm a family person for the most part. I'm family oriented.
How many kids you got, bro?
I got no kids.
Oh,
but I be dropping banana on these hoes. I just want you to know, on my father, I be dropping banana on these hoes.
Dig them down east.
You already know, and I'm digging down in the north. You know what I mean? If you ever in the Broward, y'all come check me out. We dropping banana on these hoes. But what I was saying is that I'm family oriented. So not only do I have On My Father, I also have Karen's Son, the album.
I remember that.
Karen's Son is getting remastered and remixed, but for the most part, it will be out before my birthday, which is July 22nd. We're gonna be we're gonna be throwing the 80s theme party.
Man, my birthday July 29th, my brother.
Oh, you and my brother's birthday? Listen, we're going to be throwing the 80s parties right at the compound, man. You know what I mean? There's going to be a few of us on the flyer. I think we should try to sit here and work something out. But 80s theme party, you know I'm coming on in that bitch. But being that I'm family oriented, man, I think everything that I'm doing right now, I'm trying to build legacy what I'm leaving behind for my nieces, nephews, you know what I mean? For the most part, I don't have my own my own children, but I am a family man.
Do you see that as something you want? Do you want to have kids?
I borrow some kids from time to time.
So you're a good guy.
I don't know Diddy shit. Yeah. Shouts out to Diddy too. Don't hold me to that. I'm just saying.
You're a god daddy, a good god daddy.
I ain't know anybody.
Kind of like Trick other kids.
I ain't no god daddy. I ain't nobody god daddy. I'm a nephew. Listen, I'm an uncle. I'm a cousin. I'm just saying, like, I got relatives that look up to me, and I just want to make sure that they know that when they come out of family, ain't nothing more than important than family.
And that's what I was gonna get to too, because you know a lot of people always praise it and respect it. Other people who they barely even know enough information about, they just respect them because other people respect them. But I like the fact that you respect and paying homage to your dad and your mom, and on my father, because they basically let people know. Too, on the same topic I was talking about, you know, when you get big, it get a little harder because you become competition. I also respect the fact that you letting people know that you have your own backbone, your own roots, instead of like, you know, how a lot of people just wave hopping and trying to
create beef and stuff like that.
Or just wave hopping, respecting and talking about somebody else OG when really it's people who put it down in your bloodline that you
that's
salute.
real.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to say salute to you for like paying homage to your old girl and your old boy, because I feel like a lot of people don't do enough of that. It's somebody uncle or dad or mama right now held it down whole time. They thinking about King Von mama or FBG Duck mama. When you got somebody in your city, quiet as kept, held it down, and we the same difference. You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to nobody in Chicago, mom, and then just saying we got people who legendary, who we should be praising our own people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I definitely wanted to say salute to you for that. So I wanted to ask you, how did you come up with the name Freezie the Iceman?
I mean, I've been a cool nigga since I can remember, man. I was like 14, 15, and no, I was actually like, I want to say 14, 15, like I said, and I got this tattoo, Freezie. And this right here say 21, and it's a tattoo of a clown with a gun or whatever, and it say 21 jump. I was on a bad run this time.
Overlock the shit.
Exactly. So with that being said, man, I always been a cool nigga. I can fit in and adapt anywhere. So that's where Freezie come from. You know, I used to think it's about jewelry, but in reality, you know, I used to have them, you know what I mean? I was always trying to buy the bling bling, but for the most part, cool
as a fan.
That's what they called me on the fact. But I thought it because I used to, you know, rock diamond. I mean, not diamond, but the jewelry, you know, the chains and shit back then for the most part. Young nigga though.
Yeah, I was thinking about all of the superheroes and shit, and I remember they had the Freeze Man. You know what
I see that right now in the motherfucking stretch. Was what that nigga name? The ice, damn, man.
Ice Pick Killer. Not the Ice Pick Killer.
On the script, the
Fantastic Four.
Something like that. No, it's the. I can't remember.
One of them, he just somebody.
The Incredibles.
Got you.
Hey, nephew be on point. He not only the designated driver, he the designated nigga to speak to. When nephew, Google that one thing. Google that one thing.
He don't never let me go. Shout out to my nephew, man. I got real family ties.
That's what I'm talking about. We trying to live and leave legacies and build legacies for, you know, the offsprings. You know what I mean?
You say that? I actually travel with I keep my nephews, my brother, my family.
That's how they learn the business. Most definitely.
That's that, and they learn that love, bro. That unity, bro. You know what I'm saying? They the ones gonna be bringing up the younger guys.
That is.
Show them.
That's how you groom somebody.
That's real. If you're not showing them the right way, how they know how to show love to the younger generation that's gonna be under them, trying to learn from them and look at them like they doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So I try to lace them boys the right way. Also, I learn from them too, bro. And the young niggas all the way.
Yeah, they always know some new shit that you
all the way. You just said that. That's the truth.
So I want to ask both of y'all boys. You know, we did the songs together in the studio. I want to ask y'all boys like Side Street. You know, how was it in the studio with? I'm gonna ask you first. You know, how was it being in the studio with Cap and Dollar Bill making your record Side Street?
Bullshit you not, man. I mean, I already knew about these niggas. G stuff.
Right.
Dollar didn't write his verse.
Right.
He went in the booth and gave us that energy, and that's why Side Street and also Broke sound so. I recorded on my father, just like I remember him recording motherfucking Broke and Side Street. Now Cap, he was a motherfucking mystery guy. I don't remember Cap got called that hour. Right. Was there. He pulled up, and within less than 30 minutes, that boy had
got the 3-pointer shot clock.
That boy had a verse. I'm talking about in between me having my verse already written, this nigga making the hook as he got there. Right. We just had the beat for one of the songs at least. This nigga just did the hook in the motherfucker.
Yeah, I came up with that bitch on the spot.
I'm talking about. I ain't never thought to be like that because I'm doing so much. I got so much going on. Right. But when I really say that's the type of energy, that's why you so, you know, when I hear your music, bro, I feel it because it's not where you gotta rehearse it. I think when we write, and which Cap ain't had that problem. He wrote that verse later.
Oh yeah.
Like
that boy started naming colors and numbers.
No.
And it was 72 when you feel age. You all right. I got you, Cap. I understand what the song was doing down.
Hold on, let me tell them this. I need them young artists to realize, listen, when y'all write music, if y'all write music, y'all sit here and write with a certain passion, with a certain vibe. When you try to rewrite, not rewrite, when you try to rehearse that, if you don't have it rehearsed, if y'all ever seen NWA, remember when Eazy was in there?
Yeah.
And they made him kept saying just that one line because you have to have the right take. You can't say what you thought you written down and know and don't have that passion.
And you can't be reading.
Yeah, and it sound like you reading, you ain't gonna have the proper tempo.
I had to learn that. Me being a writer, I had to learn that because often I would be given a beat ahead of time. And I have all the time to learn a song, but sometimes I have to write in there.
Gotcha.
So when you write something on the scene, that means you don't got no time to rehearse. You don't know this song yet.
You just need to keep that momentum.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, if I was to write a verse right now, I think I keep that momentum. If I write a verse right now and record it 2 days from now, I gotta sit here and get back in character, don't I? Right. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's real. At least, because I can say it all the way through, but it still ain't the way that I wrote it. I didn't do it that moment. Right. You know what I mean? But it's motivation. Like when you hear a song, you're like, ooh, bitch, I got hell emotion. Bitch, I'm going to the store to get these groceries. I'm doing something productive. Right. That's what I mean. It ain't gotta be because you selling drugs. I hate for people to think because I'm a street guy that it's about
hustling that type of way.
The video would not have no drugs involved in it, and I am doing a video, but I also have a song for the ladies, man. When I say this is for the women with the mega needs, not the lazy women, the ones that gonna, you know, the ones that go work,
they go sweat with you.
It's called Miss Rider because you
I was
the
trophy dance that go down and then just
they already ready to stop and start laughing.
Be able to come back up.
And now you just run the
just
whole
stay down there. But
oh my father, we got Freezie the Iceman in the building, man. We gonna get to y'all in the next segment. Shout out to my boy Swamp City Cap.
You already
came through the building, man. You already know higher voltage on the higher frequency, man. You already know Freezie, man. We on that oh my father, man. Yes. We gonna get back.
Oh my father.
Yeah, get back to y'all on another segment. Higher voltage.
Lame shit, no lame shit.
Yes, sir. That's the first segment.
So everybody want to know, what is higher voltage? Well, it's a platform. We're here to offer services for every upcoming business, every music label, every business, every artist, rapper, singer. Even if you have a product or a merchandise, that's what we're here for. So people want to know why I started it. It's a voice for upcoming businesses. Y'all come tap in. So right now I need all of my Vultures fam to go subscribe to Higher Vultures TV. It's the Higher Vultures podcast. We here to give you plenty episodes of plenty shows. Y'all like, subscribe, and comment. $bill 305, Higher Vultures. Let's go.